figure.
Mom! Now! How did you learn to do math? Glad I could help. Have a pleasant day. Now talk to Seagull.
Oh.
No! You don't have to run. That's actually the guy we needed to talk to. Hello, Seagull.
Oh, that's the first time someone's called me by my real name in some time. Where'd you hear it?
The proprietress at the Hotel Duke told us.
Ah, dear old Meggie, she can be quite fearsome, but underneath it all, she's good people. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Here to buy a bomb. We're trying to find a way across the Thames around here. We were told you might be able to help us.
Have you tried jumping?
Seagull, this isn't the time for jokes. I'm gonna strangle you. That's an option we'd never considered. Okay, maybe we'll just do that.
I'm just joshing with you, and Drake's over there.
Okay.
Well, there's a couple of boats that leave from in front of the Thames Arms, but those are the exclusively used for the family and their goon squad, you see.
So, give us a real option. I was told you knew of another way across.
Ah, so Meggie laid it all out for you, did she? Ah, she's a trickster.
More or less.
Alright then, but things are pretty rough across the river. There's more grass over there. You know what they say, grass is always greener on the other side of the river. If you said I'm heading there, I gotta at least make sure you got the brains to get across.
That makes no sense, but sure. Number 109, 3 blocks, 40 pickrots.
More like 3 blockheads.
Oh, it's this again.
You rotate the thing.
What's my target moves? I want to try it first.
Good question. I think 15.
Alright, let's see what I can do. Who do I want to do next?
Yellow!
Yeah, I'm team yellow too, actually. Except that's the problem. That's the trap, isn't it?
Sure.
It is a trap. Dang it. I fell for the trap!
Hooray!
Okay. Looks like that was the wrong button. Or maybe it was the right button. Fall for the trap again? No, I didn't. I think. I did it backwards. Did it backwards! Eventually, I'll ask for the solution.
I know. I am patiently and excitedly waiting to see what you come up with here.
You've done the same thing about 3 times.
I know. Shut up. Wrong button.
That's the same thing
4 times.
No, that's gonna do the exact same thing, isn't it?
So, yeah, probably.
You're up.
So, if you go no! Stop it! Okay, if you go anti-clockwise twice. Now clockwise 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Damn.
Now anti-clockwise 5 times. 2.
5?
5. And then clockwise 3 times.
Alright.
That should do the trick. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Shut up, puzzle.
I like how it says it wasn't hard, right? I mean, we did it, so...
Okay, I see you got enough brains to take care of yourself out there. So listen good. Down by the riverside, there's a door that leads to a tunnel under the river. The door's locked tighter than a bank safe, but here's the thing. There's a switch to open it. It's on the back.
Go on.
Of course, it's not a button or anything straightforward, you fancy. It's a coded lock. The code is 767443. But judging by how you just saw my puzzle, you might have the smarts to break the code.
Okay. By the way, Seagull, I wasn't listening. Thanks. Go ahead and walk left.
We just head to the river.
Yes.
Down by the riverside.
Not this
Now go
time.
left
We're out of save
yeah.
states.
Now up.
And then right.
Mm-hmm. It's where you were heading before we did the test recording. It's...
Look, that must be the door Seagull was talking about.
I think you're right, Flora. Now we just have to find the switch that opens the door.
I like how the picture for the left screen is just, you know, forest leading to town when we're at the river.
It's gotta be behind us, right?
I suppose.
Go ahead, just check out that door.
Bingo! It's a door!
So this is the switch Seagull was talking about. It's right on the door.
I think I can break the code. Let's see.
Number 110, a zero-sum game, 30 Pickerots. Each of the 4 squares below, for all of them, there's a way to display the numbers 0 to 9. Tapping each of the 4 buttons, A, B, C, D, will change the numbers according to a hidden set of rules. Figure out the hidden rules and set all of the numbers to 0.
CDBA.
CDBA?
Don't do it without him telling us whether it is.
There's a restart button.
It is far too complicated. It is way more complicated than that. Just so you know, it's gonna take a solid 21 button presses. Okay, it's hard to figure. Sure. If you think you can get to 0 that way, could be my guess.
I don't, but let me know when I hit 21.
Hang out.
Too.
We haven't been counting.
So the rule is the numbers change.
Oh!
I swear to God. if C gets you to 0, 0, it doesn't. Could it?
This is a good song.
You know what? Fuck it. Sure. That was the answer.
Do it.
I've never heard you say fuck before.
What was this? Okay, it was all addition. Great. That's fine.
I've never heard Joe so salty.
I think that did the trick!
I pushed all the buttons at random!
To be fair, that is what Luke would have done.
Joe, I would just like to point out, Joe, I have never in my life, in our entire friendship, ever heard you say fuck.
There's a time and a place. Anyway, go on in.
Our story so far? Nope.
Yikes, this place is a mess. It almost looks like a sewer.
It seems the tunnel here has been neglected for some time. It started to leak and fall apart, just like your mom. There's no way to make your way through this without getting your pants thoroughly soaked.
Dun dun dun!
No wonder those scientists were never dry. Can we stop talking about this now, Professor?
With the boats of the area under family supervision, crossing the Thames is no easy task. The tunnel is the best way to move between both sides of the river unharassed. Did I mention I'm wet, Luke?
Professor Luke, wait. We try to cross this mess, my dress will get absolutely soaked.
Well, maybe you should listen the 500 times we told you. Stay in the hotel room. Stay in my office. Let us sneak away from you. And do the mission ourselves.
Flaw, why are you wet? I know it's rough, but sometimes sacrifices have to be made in the interest of the investigation. We'll have to kill you.
Easy for you to say, Luke. You're wearing short pants, otherwise known as shorts.
Oh, I guess you solved the mystery.
Yeah, that was the most important one, right?
Now we just have to solve the mystery of the woman.
I guess so. There's a hint coin in the light. There's a hint coin in the box. There's a hint coin in that loose tube over on the top right.
Oh.
Somewhere in it. There. Talk to Ward.
He's just standing here for no reason.
I know, he got in here and he didn't tell us.
Yeah, well, look who we have here.
You!
Hey, I thought this place was unguarded. It's literally an empty tunnel.
You got it all wrong, buddy. I'm not a god. I'm just taking a break. It's very relaxing in here. By the way, I have no sense of smell. But now that I've seen you, I can't very well let you just waltz on past.
What if we knock you out?
Listen, we really need to pass through. Can't you just look the other way?
What other way is there, boy? We're in a tunnel. Doubtless you'd headed for the research facility, yes?
We're going to Narnia.
Sure, whatever, you can go through. After all, I'm not exactly on the clock here. But that doesn't mean I don't have standards, so if you can't measure up to them, you're out of luck. Here's a puzzle.
Oh, not this time. Standards? What kind of standards?
You need to have solved at least 30 puzzles, which you seem to have done. You're Go screw yourself, Mr. Overachiever.
Aren't you worried about what will happen if people find out you let us pass through?
Why does it matter if you get through? You won't stop the boss. No one's got the brains for that. Not even if you solve 2 million puzzles. And now that he's got his eye on you, it's only a matter of time before he captures you.
We'll see about that. I'm good at dodging traps, using decoys, and killing people.
My break's over now. I don't imagine we'll be seeing each other again. Goodbye.
That is unless we find you. That's a threat.
Okay, so we're actually in the river now if you want to change the save state.
No, this is an ugly part of the river.
Go and go up. The chapter
But we're
needs to
in
switch.
the river!
Whoa, get a load of this!
The industry
what a
section
piece
of town.
Now we know where all the smog comes from.
I think it's safe to say we've arrived at... Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Dr. Malpractice's research facility.
Did you have to find the damn list or something?
Yes, I had to find the damn list.
Do you think the Prime Minister's being held here, Professor?
This is probably his house. Most likely. And that means the place is probably under very heavy guard, which is why I'm sending you two out first. Be on the lookout for trouble, everyone.
Oh, time please.
God help us.
11:45.
I think that's impossible. 12:58. Yeah,
I'm stupid.
12.
I'll say
No.
12:48 then.
I'm still gonna stick with what I
13:05.
had.
I'm going 13:05.
Okay.
I better save
Should
down
want to
here.
override that. Yeah. Mhm.
Nice.
Eh.
You were the closest.
Chapter 11, the time machine facility.
Could the time machine be here?
Where's the flying DeLorean?
As I suspected, we can't just stroll through the main gate. Perhaps there's a more discreet entrance into the place. What if we all got into a giant wooden horse?
Good idea, Professor! You might find another way in around here if we search carefully.
Okay,
How about that tiny door?
let's start touching all the industry. Thanks, Mitt Romney. That hole in the center underneath the what looks like a nuclear reactor. There you go. That X in the with the beams. Thank you. Check out the door on the left. Bingo. Bingo bongo.
I think we can squeeze in through here. It is a door after all.
Look, you two, there's a message scrawled here. It says this is a door.
Oh, where?
Right there on that little scrap of paper stuck to the wall. See it?
Oh, never mind. What is this?
Yeah!
Number 111. Follow the code. 40 Picarots. I think they've given
Why
up
am I
on
not
naming.
surprised?
They've given up on naming puzzles. One of the 4 corner squares below will unlock this door when pressed. Start from the red square in the center and follow the order code shown at the top. Red, blue, yellow, in case you can't see the squares. To find it. Which square will unlock the door? Oh, fun.
I pick yellow!
Let's see. Oh, God in heaven.
It's right.
Not quite.
This is a tricky one.
Do not try this. Just pick A.
I'm not, because I know this. I saw the sign. It's A.
This is... Wow, this is bad.
Here goes nothing.
Why'd you get to solve it?
Laura touch this one.
I don't want to brag, but that was pretty great.
She's all wet after all.
Oh my gosh!
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I realize we're this far in the game, we haven't had the final story time yet.
Ha! I did it. Who knows what would have happened if I hadn't solved that puzzle?
We probably stay stuck here forever.
Your help is greatly appreciated, Flora. But I do wonder who could have left this message here.
We didn't even know what it said.
Future Luke.
Go ahead and enter that door. No, on the left. I do not. Okay, we came in through the other one. That's my bad. What?
Oh, who did Don Paolo?
I did Don Paolo. Give me a second. I have to figure it out. It's about time. Grantis, you all had enough brains to solve your way through my puzzle.
Haha, this was a trap, wasn't it?
It could be a trap.
Oh, hi there, Don Paolo.
Oh wait, no, this is Don Paolo, not Dr. Not Dr. Do you think it's time to do the Dr. Difference voice?
Why in the hell did you ruin my grand entrance, small boy? Hi there, Don Paolo. Kid, I'm lurking in the shadows. At least pretend to be startled, won't you? Oh, how did you manage to get across the Thames ahead of us? I flew! Let me tell you a little something about being a true gentleman, Layton. A true gentleman keeps his secrets, so don't think I'll be sharing them with you.
You
That's a
probably
magician, dumbass.
You just probably use that goofy flying machine of yours too.
Damn it! I shouldn't have said that I flew over here! It's not goofy, and I think I made myself clear that the matter's not open for discussion. Jeez, nosy brat. Very well, Paul. Now then, everyone, let's continue on. Paul might have solved the case for us already. Okay, hit coins. There's one in the corner of that... What the frick is that thing on the ground that looks like a path? That? Yeah, cool. The second blue cylinder thingy?
If I'm not mistaken, that little path thing there is in case of a fire so it doesn't spread to the grass.
That cylinder. The top window right above that cylinder?
Oh.
I said right above that cylinder? Thank you. Oh, carefully examine that plant in the bottom left corner for a hit point. Now you can go down the ladder. Gosh.
This ladder's sure to take us down into the research facility.
Ah yes, Captain Obvious to the rescue once again. You get a slap, boy. Slap. Stand aside, I'll lead the way.
No way, I'm the youngest and the nimblest. I should go first.
I wanted to see Don Paolo's puzzle victory thing, so I hope he goes first.
Being nimble doesn't make you first, it makes you a monkey. Stand aside.
Wow, Don, learn to be not offensive. Really, what kind of behavior is that for an adult?
Oh, Don Paolo, this is so disappointing. You're so reasonable and polite when you're disguised as a professor.
Of course I was. When I play a part, I mimic every nuance of the character. That's why I've been on Broadway. Right down to the way Layton apes the part of a gentleman to get in people's good graces.
That's a terrible thing to say about him. He's not aping the part of a gentleman. He is a gentleman. You know, when he remembers that I exist at all.
Whatever.
look, let's just finish this debate with the puzzle. So we'll take you shout and you go first. That's right, I have like 20 puzzles in my pocket.
I would just like to... I'd like to... Go ahead, say your thing first.
112, beams and ladders, 30 pick rods.
Okay.
Oh, were you gonna say something?
No, I'll wait until you finish explaining the puzzle.
Okay, first thing I need to say is that in the UK, this is called ladder puzzle. Anyway, orange arrow, you have to get through A, B, C, and D in order. Be sure to cross every beam and use every ladder, but your path can't cross except to pass over or under a ladder. You know what? Okay, so place the ladders. Oh my lord. I need to tell you,
Mario!
So I'm gonna tell you what the number 1 ladder goes on top. The number 2 ladder goes on the right. And the number 3 goes at the
How is this a puzzle?
You know, just hit submit.
How many pick rods is
This
this
one's
worth?
as good as solved.
40?
This is not 40 pick rod puzzle. This is a 10 pick
No
rod
puzzle
puzzle.
can stop Layton's apprentice.
Maybe it was 30.
It's 30. That's still not a 30 pick rod puzzle. Anyway,
I guess your head's not as empty as it looks. I'm sure there's some corned beef in there or something. Well, a deal's a deal. You can go down first.